module, you will learn about bioaccumulation in Edulabad Water Reservoir. Water bodies near urban areas are contaminated with heavy metals from industries. Accumulation of heavy metals or other chemicals inside the body of living organisms is referred as bioaccumulation. The intensity of bioaccumulation is higher in the water bodies of the urban areas as they are located close to industries and often contaminated by the industrial waste. Bioaccumulation is less in the water bodies of rural areas because they are contaminated only with agricultural runoff. Bioaccumulation makes water unfit for consumption. Water quality deteriorates due to excessive acidification, heavy metal contamination, and organic pollution. Fishes are highly sensitive to metal contamination, hence used as bioindicators of metal contamination. A study was undertaken on Edulabad Water Reservoir located in the Rangareddy district of Telangana state. The study monitored the levels of metals like lead, cadmium, chromium, manganese, nickel and iron in the water. The ratio of heavy metals in water samples was analyzed. The bioaccumulation of metals in fish organs such as kidney, liver, gills, etc. growing in the reservoir was also analyzed. Apart from the organs, even the glycogen and lipid content in the fish were analyzed. A parallel study was conducted on the water samples and fishes collected from the Bibinagar freshwater reservoir in Nalgonda district. It is located 30 kilometers from the Edulabad water reservoir and is less polluted. Further studies on fishes revealed higher bioaccumulation and lower glycogen and lipid content in the fish of Edulabad water reservoir compared to the freshwater reservoir in Bibinagar. The water and fish samples were collected before, during and after the monsoon periods from 2 lakes. These samples were used for heavy metal analysis from June 2005 to May 2007. Results infer that water of Edulabad water reservoir was highly contaminated with heavy metals than water of Bibinagar water reservoir. The metal concentrations in the Edulabad water reservoir crossed Indian standard limits for heavy metal contamination. This is the sequence of different metal concentration in Edulabad water reservoir, which denotes high accumulation of iron in water. The sequence of different metal concentrations in fish body was also studied, which denotes high content of cadmium in fish tissues. Higher bioaccumulation factors were found for cadmium in the liver, gills and kidneys of the fish. It indicated the sensitivity of fish to this metal even at low concentrations, and it also measures the metal detoxification capacity of each tissue. Bioaccumulation was found to be lesser during monsoon than before and after monsoon because of the constant influx of fresh water. These heavy metals are transferred to human beings through food chains, usually by eating the contaminated fish. In this manner, bioaccumulation of heavy metals affects not only aquatic life but also human beings. The toxin levels increase in people who eat the fish from the reservoir. This is known as biomagnification. In humans, bioaccumulation causes various physiological disorders like hypertension, kidney damage, and nausea. Thus, untreated effluents from domestic and small-scale industries polluted the water of Adulabad water reservoir, made it unfit for aquatic fauna, and even caused human disorders. You have now reached the end of this module. In this module, you learned that accumulation of heavy metals or other chemicals inside the body of living organisms is referred as bioaccumulation. The intensity of bioaccumulation is higher in the water bodies of the urban areas due to the release of industrial effluents into the water bodies. Water quality deteriorates due to excessive acidification, heavy metal contamination, and organic pollution. Bioaccumulation of heavy metals was studied on Adulabad water reservoir located in the Rangareddy district, Telangana state, which monitored the level of metals like lead, cadmium, chromium, manganese, nickel and iron in the water. Fishes are highly sensitive to metal contamination, hence used as bioindicators of metal contamination. Results inferred that water of Adulabad water reservoir was highly contaminated with heavy metals than water of Bibinagar water reservoir. Accumulation of toxins in people through the food chain is known as biomagnification. In humans, bioaccumulation causes various physiological disorders like hypertension, kidney damage, and nausea.